Hi everybody, and welcome back to another Super Scooty video. In this video, I'm gonna play Dr. Mario, released for the NES and Game Boy in 1990. This is a good game. It is similar to Tetris, but it's not, because Tetris is about you clearing lines. This game is making chains of 4 or more of the same color. Here's our virus level. We can start from 0 all the way up to 20, but we're gonna start at 0. We got 3 speeds, low, medium, high. We're gonna do high, and we can have fever, chill, or off, which means no music. And we're just gonna choose that song. Right there. Now, we're good. And the goal of this game is to make matches of 4 or more. Like this red right here. Now he's dead. The goal is to get rid of all the viruses and the bottle to win. It's pretty straightforward, right? It can get pretty chaotic fast. So you always have to plan ahead. Now Mario will hold the next pill in his hand so you can, plan ahead about what your next move is gonna be. You will always hold the next pill that will come into play. So right now, he's holding a red, yellow for literally the 5th time in a row. Finally, he gave me something else right when I was about to go crazy. In a not good way. Oh man. Alright. We're good though. We're good. He stopped. He's giving me random. There was one time where I had 10 double yellows in a row before he finally gave me something else. Gosh, the doctor really loved yellow that day. Alright. The viruses, seem rapidly multiplied, but when you start on the first level of the game, level 0, there are 4 viruses. Level 1 had 8, and now this level 2, has 12. So it just keeps adding 4 each time you progress a level. Alright. 1, 2, 4. Yeah! It is very doable. It's very possible to make chain reactions in this game. Also, if you haven't noticed left, on the bottom right, bottom-ish right, no, left, come on me, bottom-ish left, you will see 3 viruses dancing around in a magnifying glass, which is kind of camouflaged in the background. Also, the color of the background is different depending on what speed you choose. It's black and gray. Here on medium speed, it is black and purple. On low speed, it is green and dark green. Alright, I just made a what intersection like thing, I don't know. Gotta get this red out of the way. I mean the yellow before it goes on top of the red. And then we have this whole problem that we have to deal with. Come on. Alright, we'll do that there. Oh man. Alright, we can just as easily get rid of the unwanted colors. Bob. Alright. Also, this is my first main video in over 2 months. So if you guys would share this video with others, I would be really thankful for that, because I am making a comeback finally after forever of not recording. Also, that was a pretty good combo if you ask a person like me. Boom. Probably one of the fun parts of the game is the fact that there are cutscenes. Yep. Yippee! Now which one? There are many different cutscenes, and which one you get depends on a few factors. One is a requirement, and the requirement in question, well, I wouldn't say exactly requirement, but you will get a cutscene every time you finish a level that is a multiple of 5. So 5, 10, 15, and 20. There are no more cutscenes after level 20. You only get those cutscenes 5, 10, 15, and 20 if you're playing on medium or high speed. If you are playing on low speed, you will only get a cutscene on level 20, and it is not exciting at all. It is a black screen saying congratulations. That is it. So you don't wanna tune in for that, alright? But at least it's a little yippee, you did it thing for like those new guys out there. And I was one of them, alright? I have a video I made, and it's one where I put the 8-bit Sonic, so the Master System Game Gear version of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. I recorded the credits music, and then I threw it in my video while adding effects via a editing software that is no longer available due to Clipchamp taking over. It was an editing program in photos. I don't know exactly what it was called. It had a name at all, but I use that all the time editing my videos. But you know, stuff happens sometimes. You can't control it. And there was a chime you heard just there. It sounded like every 10th pill that you throw, the speed of the pills falling increases slightly. This usually won't affect how you play until like really late in the game after you hear it about 20 or so times. And then the pills start dropping noticeably faster. At first, you're just hearing a chime and you're like, I think I did something. And over time, you start to figure out that maybe that might affect the pill dropping speed. It's dropping a lot faster than I remember. And it can get crazy fast. I remember from a long time ago, I read something, and somebody said it could, the pill dropping speed can speed up about 50 times before reaching its maximum speed. Anyways, congratulations. Virus level 5, speed high. Again, what cutscene you get varies on the level, speed, and the virus level. Here, we get a turtle. He is extremely slow, so we're just gonna skip. We are not waiting for him, sir. No siree. Take your D sweet time, but we ain't waiting for you. And if you're one of those new guys out there, or maybe somebody who's never played this game, you're probably looking at the board right now and you're like, bro, that's insane. It gets way crazier. The maximum amount of viruses that there can be at one time is, get ready, 84. Alright, 84 viruses. And with the more modern versions, even the SNES version, that can still increase. Like, we can have 96. And I think that's as far as Nintendo was willing to make the virus level. Like, even, I mean, with this version, sure. I mean, yikes. That's gonna be a little much for the poor NES to handle. But with the newer, more powerful consoles, like the N64, the Game Boy Advance, they were perfectly capable of easily surpassing 100 viruses. But they decided not to. I guess for the sake of it's too many. It's literally gonna make people go insane. So let's not do that. That's probably what they were thinking. I don't know. I'm not them, so I don't think like that. You also have to consider that they did have sprite limits back then. Nowadays, it's like those don't even exist, but back in the old days, they sure did. We're gonna go a little bit further. I don't want to be here all day, and neither do you guys. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to level 10 and then call it a day. Maybe if this gets enough views, we will continue. But it's gonna be over after level 10. Our video's gonna be done. We're gonna call it a day, and we're gonna say goodbye. There we go. Alright, level 8. Oh wow, there's like a literal like wall blocking the other viruses down below. I breached the wall. Now they are in big trouble. We killed some, right? There we go. Alright. Alright guys, this will end out our video. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!